This episode of On the Line is presented to you by Living.fit, your one stop for all your fitness needs. Make sure you go download the app Living.fit today. Now here's the show. Welcome to On the Line. Today is Tuesday, February 22nd. It is 2/22 on the second day of the week. It's on the 2. I don't know. It's everything with the twos, but we got a great show for you guys. We got McKee, featherweight champion of the world in Bellator, arguably top 5 featherweight in the world. But obviously, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. If you're listening on Apple, Spotify, Deezer, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, iHeart, Google, whatever, hit that follow button. Maybe leave a review. I don't know. I'd appreciate it. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe a 5-star. I'm not saying, but you should. But whatever. Anyway, great show. McKee, give him some great marketing ideas. He doesn't really need them, but I give him maybe the best sponsorship deal you'll ever hear. So make sure you check that part out if you check out at least anything from that interview. So check that out. After we wrap up with AJ, we go over our winners and losers over the weekend. We give our performance bonuses of the weekend. We give our fight of the night of the weekend. And then we wrap up with just, talking a little UFC Vegas 48. So without further ado, here's our championship man himself, McKee. We are with a very, very special guest. He is arguably the best featherweight in the world. We're joined by the Bellator featherweight champion of the world, McKee. AJ, how's Mohegan Sun treating you right now?
Oh man, I love it out here. It's a bit nip out, but I like the cold. It reminds me of snowboarding weather, so it's always fun.
I know you like shredding in the snow. When was the last time you hit the boards? When was the last time you hit the slopes?
A week and a half ago. I love that shit, dog. It's snowboarding, driving cars, and fighting, and guns for me, man. Anything adrenaline and just I don't know. Fits the guns fit into the mercenary. You know what I mean? Sign that contract.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So we lost you after you said guns. We lost that out the adrenaline.
Gnarly out there, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Crazy.
I know. So what's the biggest thing though? Like, what's your biggest, like, other than like maybe hopping in the cage? What's like the thing you like the most in terms of like getting that adrenaline like fix?
Getting in my car and doing plus 100. I just bought a CTSV 2018 championship edition. So they won car of the year 2017, and then 2018 was the year that they stopped making the V. So there's no more 6.2 supercharged. They came out with the CT5, which is all-wheel drive. It's all-wheel drive. It's not a 6.2. It's not that LS. But yeah, I lucked up. I got a championship edition CTSV. It's like one of 200 cars. I think there's 100 white and 100 black. I got a white one. Kind of want the black one, but
Hey, you can always deck it out if you really wanted to. You could always make it black, get tinted windows, do it all you want. It's your car.
It's got championship stripes, so that's like the exclusive thing on it. Yeah, it's got the red interior, the red mirrors, and then it's got the Cadillac emblem. It's got the red, the gold, and the blue. Is it blue? No, it is blue, but it's like a royal blue. But it's got the gold. It's got the gold and red stripes on the hood and on the trunk, and then it says 2017 Championship Edition on it.
Oh, so, clean, real clean.
Yeah, you can't redo that paint job.
No, you can't. You can't fuck that up. You got to keep that. You got to keep that thing all natural.
Yeah. I'll trade somebody. Somebody out there got a black one and they want the white. Let's do a little trade. I only got 20K miles on that thing.
Wait, or just win another $1 million and buy another one. No big deal or anything, right?
I can't find one to save my life.
Really?
Yeah. When I bought this CTSV, I went to Beverly. I actually flew out to Vegas to go pick one up. Somebody bought the car literally the day before. So then I'm out in Vegas trying to pick up this car. I called Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills has one. I'm like, all right, I'll be back tomorrow. I go back over tomorrow, call them in the morning. Somebody bought the championship edition one that they had. I'm like, it's getting nitty. And then, there's like 3 other regular CTSVs, and then they had this one championship left in New Jersey. And I called the dude. I was like, yo, screw everybody. I'm wiring you the cash for it now. Like, I got 3 people coming in to look at it. Well, tell them you sold the car. Like, I'm sending you a wire transfer now. And I sent them a wire transfer, went and picked up the car a month later.
Did you fly the thing across country then, or did you just get it, or did you drive it across country?
No, I got it shipped here. That's too far. I wanted to drive it, but I mean, how many speeding tickets was I going to get on the way? So I was like, let's just ship it out, you know?
What's yeah, just ship it out. It's not worth it. Do you want to do that cross country road trip though at some point?
Definitely. I want to do a Baja 1000 one day. That's like one of my dreams. Do a Baja race, build a trophy truck, a pre-runner, and then a trophy truck. Shout out to Kib Tech. If I get anybody to do it, that's probably who's going to do it. I got a couple ties in over there, so I'd love to have Kib Tech. I'm thinking about just going and buying an AT4 and dropping it off to them and like doing like a collab / build with them, and you know, just have some fun with it. Get people kind of mixed into my life outside of the mixed martial arts world. I'm real big into the cars, so I got a 700 horsepower CRX. My buddy's got a 1500 horsepower GTR. So like the car scene is it's big in SoCal, and then we, you know, like here AJ, here go the keys. Like I've been in R8s, Maybachs. Like my boys just toss me the keys. So I think probably in the next few months I'm gonna get a YouTube channel, and it's gonna be McKee's Keys. You know what I mean? The keys to all the different whips, and pretty much find out what you like. And yeah, you know, all-wheel drive is something different. Like I've had front-wheel drive. I started learning how to drive like fast cars with real power front-wheel drive. So it's kind of like you're on ice skates. Turn left a little, and the whole car will switch a lane. And then having the caddy, I got to experience a little bit of rear-wheel drive power, which is something different. And then the GTR, man, that all-wheel drive setup it's key. After sitting in that thing, I went all-wheel drive in my CRX. So the 700 horsepower all-wheel drive Rex now.
So are you automatic or manual?
Manual, man.
Yes, yes.
The CT5 Cadillac, that's what's kind of got me geared up on the Cadillac CT5. I know they got rid of the 6.2, but it's their last production car that has manual manual options. So for a 2020 car to still come as a sport car and have all-wheel drive, it's kind of rare, you know what I mean? Besides the Porsches, the GT2s and stuff like that. But that's Bay right there, that GT2. Whew.
There's nothing. There's not. You just feel so in control of the cars when you're having a manual. Like automatic, it feels like you're just kind of like you're not like just kind of sitting there, just kind of steering it. But like when you're in a manual car, you have full control over that thing, and there's just nothing like it.
It's a little different. I would say track wise, I don't know. I kind of like after driving the CTS, I was always in the manual with the CRX, but after like hopping in I feel like once you start getting into rear wheel drive cars and you get big power, you kind of want automatic just because it's like that thing gets squirrely, bro. So trying to keep that thing straight is a problem. But that's honestly that CT5. That's why I was kind of really geared up on it, because it's all-wheel drive. You know what I mean? So to have, you know what I mean, that engine, the possibilities, throw a supercharger on it. You know, always got to boost things out and add more power, man. More
power, baby. More power. So was that what you bought then with your $1 million prize? Was that you just went out and bought some cars?
Yeah, I bought 3. I bought a Jeep. I bought a Caddy. And an S2000. You know, you got to keep the import life going.
Oh yeah, you gotta get the import life going. So that means no one ever took you up on your offer. The $1 million, come find me, backyard style. No one ever took you up on the heat.
Nah, I figured they weren't going to.
Yeah, little risky, a little risky.
Offer still, though, it's a little under $1 million now, but hey, after I beat people up again, we'll be right back to that ticket.
Exactly. So I do. Let's talk about that a little bit. So obviously the rematch is here. And honestly, I'll say it. You don't have to say it. It looked easy. You walked through them like butter. It only lasted about like 100 seconds. Do you guys even need to change the game plan going into another fight, or do you guys just stick to what you already had since you really didn't really get to showcase it?
Honestly, I don't even really remember the game plan. I was just stuck on like go in here and make an example out of him. In that fight, I knew he had to come to me on top of, he had to close the distance, you know? So that fight, I wanted to really stay based, you know? I didn't want to bounce around too much like I normally do. Just keeping him at bay and waiting for him to move. And the second he moved, I saw an opportunity to throw a left. I stepped out and was like, you know, I saw him try to set up the right hand. So I backed out, gave him a little bit of space, and set up the high kick. And that was like legit our first exchange. So for me, Nah, I wouldn't say anything's different. I would say I kind of lost a little motivation. I was like, man, I fight Pitbull again. Like I wanted to fight him for the 55-pound title. He released that, allowed his brother to go get that title. So I think here in the near future, we're going to make it a family affair and go beat his brother up as well. But meantime, you know, I got to put the icing on the cake. He thinks it was an early stoppage or whatever he's trying to do to pump himself up. You know, this next fight, I'm going in there with the intent to make sure he never wants to fight me again.
You got to finish him for the third time because I mean, you can say you finished him twice in that last fight, so you got to do it again. You got to do it again.
Round one. I'm looking to finish round 1 and start 2.
Exactly. So that was the thing I was going to ask you is about him letting the lightweight title up for his brother to take. Are you kind of pissed he did that, or are you kind of more excited now that he could take out both of the brothers?
I think for me, that was kind of his only leverage for a rematch. I understand, yeah, he's been champ, he's held that belt for so long, but at the same time, I've been calling for your name for 18 fights. I've known this entire time that I have what it takes to beat you. And yeah, man, I don't think he was a believer, but he's definitely a believer now. Actually, no, I guess he's not because he wants to rematch. But he's a believer after the next fight, I guarantee you that.
Oh, 100%. I mean, again, like you did it in about 100 seconds. He probably just thinks, oh, fluke shit, whatever. And you just got to prove it wasn't a fluke and that it was for real, you know?
Looking forward to that. That's the motivation, is solidifying that I'm the best 145er in the world. And there was no mistakes. There was no flukes, you know, just go in there, keep doing what I do, kick ass, take names, you know, mercenary thing.
You got to be excited too. You got to be doing it in front of like a full, I'm assuming you guys are going to do it in front of a full crowd, right? Is that the game plan at the moment?
Yeah, the last one was in front of a full crowd as well, man. I sold over 200K in tickets.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It was. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It was awesome. I had everyone there for me. So I don't think the date or the location's locked in yet, but hopefully it's in Cali, man. I love fighting on my home turf.
Oh yeah. And then again, it was a massive. Now I remember correctly. It was a massive thing. You had everyone there. It was like a storybook ending. It's not the ending. It's just a storybook chapter. It's all a chapter.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1. Well, you can say like chapter 2. You have to have the rise in the chapter 1, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay, chapter 3. So I know you like to say that when you make weight, you can say you've already won the fight. But did you really think he won the fight then, or when he walked off stage after you guys kind of exchanged shit talk?
I knew I was in his head once he walked off the stage. I took him out of his character. I thought at first maybe, all right, he's trying to pump himself up and rile himself up to get the energy to go in there and just go crazy. But once we got in the fight, I realized, oh, he's not going to come at me crazy. He's taking it serious and he's trying to really dial in on me. But you know, cross your T's and your I's, make things bold, and that's the way I like to move.
And I know like Brazilians are very what's it called? Very passionate about their fighters. They're very passionate about their people. What was your favorite hate message you got from the Brazilians? Because I know they're all over the place with that kind of stuff.
Man, I wish I could read it. Shit, it happened. I couldn't read too much of it. I would say my favorite one is from him. Let's go, motherfucker. He loves that word, motherfucker. He calls everybody that. So that's how you know you got him. When he's calling you MNFer, you got him. You know. So I saw a post the other day. He posted something. Let's go, motherfucker. I'm like, yeah.
We're back to where we were last time. Let's go.
This entire time since he released the belt, but touche, you know, same on this end, you know, just training, enjoying the fresh pow, trying to get that double my bad, somebody was calling me, trying to get that double sponsor going with Monster and do an X Games knuckle event one day or something, you know.
Ooh, that could be spicy. Do a little.
I'm an extremist, bro. Everything I do it to the fullest of my potential. And when I find a love for what I'm doing, it's, you know, driving cars, shooting guns, and snowboarding at this point.
You can't feel your heart like almost at your throat. You're not doing it right. Is that exactly. Pretty much?
I mean, dude, first season up, I was throwing backflips. Could I have done it? Yeah. Should I have done it? No. But hey, that's part of the adrenaline. You know, I got a little 17, 18-year-old. I got an 18-year-old cousins and friends that they're up there boarding, and I'm just trying to hang with these little youngsters. Oh, you're throwing a backflip. I got a backflip. Let me try it, So it's fun, man. It's fun. I successfully learned how to hit rails, and I got my 360s on lock both ways. So I'm looking forward to next season and hopefully getting some 360 rail hits in after that. Try to expand my trick list a little bit.
Ooh, get some mixtapes going out there, Post them on the IG, post them on the YouTube. The coming YouTube. It's full YouTube videos, you snowboarding. Yeah.
Yeah. TikTok.
TikTok too.
TikTok's a hit. TikTok's a hit for the videos, the edits and stuff. Bro, I was never like keen on TikTok, but I went on TikTok and I'm like, now I'm seeing why everybody's on TikTok, the editing videos and just the possibilities of editing within that app is that's where they got a one up on Instagram, if you ask me, with the editing tips.
Yeah, no, for 100% they do. I mean, I'm not really, for me, I'm on TikTok just for all the funny people. That's my thing for TikTok. I like those creative people who just like there's things they say or think of and things. I just think it's funny as hell. That's my thing on TikTok.
The Pinterest, the food, yeah, they got a lot.
Got everything. So I got one question before I got some like stupid ass ideas to help grow the brand. And it's just this. It's about your dad. How often do you tell your dad prime versus prime might beat your ass?
Never have
never?
I ever.
You never shit talk your dad like that.
Man, that's Pops. That's OG of all OGs. 8 years undefeated. Like that's the motivation, greatness that I'm accomplishing within myself and my career. 8 years undefeated. That's my first goal of his to beat. Is 8 years undefeated. I'm at 5 right now. So by the time I'm 30, dog, we're gonna be approaching that.
Exactly. So actually, I have one more before I get into my stupid ass ideas. I know you like to be active, and you only had one fight in 2021. Were you kind of upset about that?
Definitely, man. That's kind of my biggest dilemma, I would say, with Bellator is well, I wouldn't even say it's with Bellator. We had COVID and so forth, but definite. Even this year, man. COVID's over. The tournament's over. There's nothing holding anyone in front of me. Any fights in front of me. I'm that guy now. So. For me, it's let's get in there and get it popping. You know what I mean? 3 fights left in the contract. I can only see myself fighting 3 people left in the division. Patricio, his rematch, Orgz or Burnell, winner of that. Those are the only 3 real names in the roster that I haven't got to dance around with yet. So yeah, I think that I don't know, man. I want that 55-pound title. So after I beat up Pitbull, that's 19 fights in the division. Obviously, I've been telling Orgz he can get the fight. He wants to fight. He wants to fight for the championship belt. So maybe I'll stick around for 1 more or 2 more. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'm definitely looking forward to getting that 155-pound title ASAP.
Oh, 100%. And as I said, like you can say pretty confidently, you are the face of Bellator. So they should just give you whatever you want. They should hand you the fights that you want, because as the fans, we want to watch you fight. So it's just like, what's to lose? Give my man activity.
So hopefully we get 3 fights in this year. Doesn't look like that since first fight's booked in April already. So 4 months, and then let's say another 4 months. I should get 2 in this year. If I don't get 2 in this year, then man, fuck, dude,
The shit's fucked up. Shit got you fucked up.
3 to 4 fights a year, man. That's what I'm used to, 5 years consecutively, no breaks. Knee surgery through the tournament and just continuing to progress and get better. So, I'm looking forward to eventually taking some time off and just enjoying a little downtime, man. I'm thinking 21-0. That's a lot of fights, sit down, take a break, relax a little bit and weigh my stuff. I don't know. Big 2-0 is kind of popping too. So I don't know. We'll just see how things play out after this next fight. Go beat people up again and take him to the pound. I don't know how you escape. Man. I thought pounds, that's a one-way door. You go in, you don't come out.
Somehow he got out. The shot didn't work. The dose wasn't high enough.
I understand. I own 2 of them myself.
So now I got some stupid questions before we move on to my intern, and this is just some ideas. So one of my favorite things about Bellator is they still allow you guys to do sponsorships on the shorts. And this is a question about, so like one of my favorite sponsorship placements ever was Tyron Woodley doing the dude wipes on his ass. Now my idea is getting a condom deal on the bulge. What are your thoughts on that?
Let's go, Trojan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that would be awesome.
Hey, just a little Trojan dot right there. That'd be gas. I wouldn't mind. Why not? Practice.
Yeah.
We're already overpopulated, but hey, hey, the word be fruitful and multiply. But I mean, I think it takes a lot of money to raise a kid. So if you're not in a position to do it, please don't do it.
So let's get the sponsorship going. Trojan, doors in your court.
Let's go. Doors open.
Let's do it.
Baby.
And so this is my other one. This is my last thing is I know you want to be the Floyd Mayweather of MMA. When are you going to make the official nickname change from the Mercenary McKee to AJ Money McKee?
Money McKee. Soon. I'm contemplating. I'm contemplating. I got a couple new things that I'm going to implement into my walkout and just entertainment wise, some things that I think are going to be very catchy. And also just like just little ideas, little ideas that I've come up with. I made it rain the last time, so I think that's my new thing. It felt good. I love doing it. Gives the people a little get back, for their tickets, whatever they collect. But I'm looking forward to making my own dollar bills. I'm gonna do like a selective, probably like 100 or 200. I'd probably do like 100 autographed McKee dollar bills each fight, and it'll have the opponent on it, and just make it like a little exclusive collector piece for people. You know what I mean? And it'll be 100 within real dollar bills. So it's kind of like a Easter egg hunt in a sense. You got to find that real dollar bill, or you got to find that other McKee dollar bill, whichever one you think is going to value more. And I think those McKee bucks are going to be the big value.
Man, we're spitting ideas here. We're going to make so much fucking money for you in the next fight. That's what's going on right now.
You got to spend money. So that's the motto.
That is true. You do have to spend money to make money. People don't realize that. It's like when they say money doesn't buy happiness. Well, it can buy things to make you happy. So
Agreed. Happiness comes from within self. Obviously, money can make you happy, but what happens once that temporary happiness is gone? You gotta go back to your problems. You gotta go back to what's really truly making you unhappy, and that's the key to life, man. You gotta kind of figure out how to maneuver through those tolls of life. The trials and tribulations of life. It's not how many times you get knocked down, but how many times you get up. So just keep getting up, man. You can't stay held down forever.
Hell no. No, you cannot. So that's what I got for you. So let's move on to my intern. This is a little bit different than something you've ever done before. I guarantee it. So he has 5 questions for you, maybe. So if you like the first question, we move on to the next, and vice versa. But if he asks a question you don't like, you have to tell him you don't like it, and then we wrap this thing up.
I'm open books, baby. I'm open books.
Let's get it.
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
It's about to be some uncomfortable ass questions.
No. Well, maybe. I don't know. I told him not to tell me most of them, so I don't know what's gonna happen.
So let's get it then. First question: who do you think is the better rapper, Tyron Woodley or Jake Paul?
I gotta go Jake Paul.
Gotta go Jake Paul? Hell yeah.
Bro, did you hear the lyrics to that fucking song?
Dude, he had some bars.
Ridiculous.
He had some bars.
And it was catchy. That's what was intriguing about it. Like, it was catchy, the whole melody, the vibe. Like, it was funny, entertaining. Fucking 3.5 million views in less than a week. Like, talk about entertaining. Like, kid knows what he's doing, bro. Like, he's got the blueprint to the entertainment industry, and he's actually got a boxing a career. He's actually athletic. Like, after he fought Ben Askren, I thought it was set up just because of the right hand looked like a legit right hand, and I'm like, there's no way. And then, like, watching him fight Woodley, they went the distance that first fight, and then him knocking Woodley out, I was like, obviously I was hurt, because Woodley I've known since I was a kid. It's like my uncle, I know all the OGs in the game, and he's been in my dad's gym for many, many years. So it was a little rough to watch Woodley go down like that. But, dude, it just shows the growth that Jake's making. And shout out to Jake, dude. Keep doing what you're doing, you know. He's about the only person Dana responds to outside of fucking UFC. So he's doing it right, man. It's funny to me. I find it comical because Dana don't respond to nobody, but here he is with Jake going back and fucking forth. So it's like he's getting under Dana's skin, and I find it comical because nobody usually gets under Dana's skin.
Yeah.
Really, no one challenges Dana like that. So, you know, the last person that I saw really challenging Dana like that was my father. And it wasn't so pretty. So just to kind of, you know, it's just different, you know. I enjoy it. For me, at the end of the day, I think it's beneficial to myself, my career, and the goals and the things that I've kind of aspired to do in my career, changing the sport, getting a fighters union together, unifying the belts, and just doing things of that sort. But I think step one definitely is unifying these belts. And you know, it's following that Floyd blueprint, you know. That's kind of my thing, you know. Unify these belts. I'm the best 145er in the fucking world. Volkanovski. I heard Volkanovski said something about me. Don't mention my name, dude. Don't mention my name. I'm gonna send your ass back to like it's just levels to it, you know what I mean? And I think a lot of people, they forget that the fighters make the organization, not the organization making the fighters. But when it comes to UFC, the UFC makes the fighters. And that's just great marketing, great branding, and that's what the company has done well versus Bellator, you know. I'm comfortable with Bellator. I'm the face of Bellator. I'm comfortable. This is my home, you know. In order to get me to move from being comfortable, something's got to be, it's got to be juicy, you know what I mean? It's got to be juicy. There's got to be a big reason, because at the end of the day, I know I'm the best 145er in the world. And 55, arguably, I'll allow arguably for all the doubters, but I mean 155, bro. It's my stomping ground too. Y'all haven't seen it yet, but the McKee last name reigns in 155.
Looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing that. But yeah, great answer. Gotta move
number
on
two.
to,
that definitely was
two.
a yes. That we're on number two.
Yes. All right. So number two, any gun in the world, what are you going to go out and try to buy next? Any gun.
Any gun?
Any gun.
I need a 50 cal.
Ooh.
That shit sends vibrations through your body when you shoot it, bro. I've never felt so much power in my hand in one shot, bro. That gun is phenomenal.
Damn.
Yeah, I would say my next few guns, I'm in the midst of a 308 right now. I've got a couple ARs. I like rifles, man. My first time picking up a AR, I was hitting stuff 800 yards out.
Sheesh.
Like when I say I'm a gun enthusiast, I love guns.
That's
the reason why they call me mercenary is like, if I couldn't fight, I'd probably be special forces of some sort. So yeah, man.
So you'd still be fighting though?
Yeah.
Probably not. It'd probably be a real mercenary.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like technically speaking, that is still a version of fighting.
Oh, definitely.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Different fight, different battle.
Exactly.
But I still got my mercenary on. You know what I mean? I'm addicted in that thing. I'm taking them contracts out. I signed that dotted line, and that's my hit list. You know, my record's my hit list.
Yes, sir. All right, let's move on. Question number 3. Where's the one spot on the earth that you would really love to snowboard next? Just somewhere you haven't been and just hit the slopes.
Dude, so I've been to Utah. I've been talking to my cousin about Aspen. Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, give me 1 second. I've been talking about Aspen. The mountain ranges in Canada, bro.
Yeah, I've heard some great stuff.
Canada, they just look epic. So I think once I'm comfortable riding orthodox and hitting rails and stuff orthodox, just really comfortable riding both ways, I think that's when I can go into a big mountain range and just shred. You know what I mean? I think Big Bear is a small mountain, but we have a shit ton of features. So it's a small mountain, but the features, you know what I mean? You're able to hit every feature. It's a quick run, and I like it up there, you know. I'm used to the mountain, but I want to get a bit more comfortable before I really explore and get into some fresh pow. But dude, I've been seeing videos of people fucking hitting 100, 200 foot drops in a fresh pow, and they fall face plant first and they get up and they're right. So like when I'm thinking big pow like that at the same time, I'm like, I'll be all right. You know what I mean?
Yes, yeah.
I think I'd be a little more safe because I've messed myself up a little bit, just not even riding crazy, like just falling. You know what I mean? Just the littlest. Yeah. Your rear foot catches edge and the nose into your board goes into the snow, and it's snow. It's like an anchor, you know, face first you go. So yeah, man, I think Canada definitely for the POW. Canada.
Good shit. All right, number 4. What would you say is your favorite way to decompress after a big fight?
To decompress, if I don't have injuries, definite snowboard. I would say towards the end of the year. If not towards the end of the year, definitely get in my car. You know, get in my car, go hit the freeway, do a quick little pull from 40 to a buck something.
A quick Hyundai roll.
I'm not gonna put my top speed out there because fucking knock on my door like, sir,
we're not snitching.
That was you we saw flying through our cameras. Yeah, my top speed's up there, big dog.
So after we finish Pitbull, we're going to the car and we're gonna go hit a buck real quick.
Unless there's POW, you know. If there's POW, I might try to get up out of here. But definitely, I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna hop in the caddy and I'm gonna go on a nice run. I actually want to do something in SoCal and put together like a racetrack.
Oh shit! Getting the call again.
Yeah.
He's a busy man. He's a wanted man. Face of Bellator. Always
yes,
getting
calls.
Always getting calls, man. This phone, and this is my personal number. It's not even like, fuck, dude. No one's supposed to have this number. Crazy. But yeah, I would love one day to put a racetrack in SoCal, and because there's nothing really like I would say not Need for Speed, but Fast and Furious, man. All the SoCal kids, we grew up on Fast and Furious, you know what I mean? Just the big car scene. It's really big in SoCal and LA. So I would love to put a racetrack, you know, and you got to sign your waiver, bring your car, go out there, have some fun. We have like a dragway track and then like an actual setup little race course, you know. I think that's dope. That'd be dope.
Yeah. I'd love to see someone go down there. That'd be real cool. And all right, last question here. Cheat meal. What is your go-to cheat meal whenever you were really feeling it?
Snickers. It's not even a cheat meal. That's like lifestyle, bro. Those things like when I'm like down to my last pound, 2 pounds, and I can't eat, and I'm like I'm hungry. I need some sugar. I need a little. I'm gonna go grab a Snickers every time. You know?
I mean,
have they reached out for the sponsorship yet?
No, I don't have a Snickers deal. I've been stepping into the NFL world a little bit, doing their booths, media and stuff. So I think it's coming. You know, Snickers is real heavy in the NFL world. That's one of their main sponsors. Mars Bars, obviously owning Snickers. That's cream of the crop right there. So yeah, Snickers, man. I previously, when I used to get to fight in Italy and so forth, I got to see that outside of America, Snickers has a protein bar. They have a protein line.
What?
They fucking had no idea, right? Mind blowing. It's not USDA approved. So
nothing's USDA approved. What the fuck?
We gotta just slap organic on that shit and see if
yeah.
Put the fucking organic sticker on there and see if we get it approved. But hopefully within the next year, man, we can get something going, get that approved, and yeah, hopefully we get that set. And I'd love to be an ambassador of the protein line. You know, I think it fits my character, my industry, and yeah, you know, it's big. You know, we can pretty much brand Snickers protein into the mixed martial arts world. Me being an undefeated athlete, you know, I feel like what better matchup? You know, it's a match made in heaven.
It is a match made in heaven.
There's
Snickers,
you can start
Trojan, fucking dude wipes, get them all. Bring them all
You
on.
start doing,
Get them all.
you're not yourself when you're hungry kind of ads and
I'm really
pop in
not.
there.
I have perfect like skit commercials for him. Like, imagine having like Snoop Dogg sitting there with us like just in the cage, and I'm trying to go to the studio. I don't feel like it. You know what I mean? There's something cool, or like you got a little Granny in the cage, and Granny's like about to get out, and then like you know what I mean? Like, here, Granny, you're not yourself right now. Boom, mercenary's back. You know what I mean? So there's I got ideas within myself, but you know, you just got to keep building the relationships and build that relationship, and sooner or later, I think it'll happen.
It's gonna happen.
It's gotta happen.
So that's what we got for you, man. Awesome interview. So obviously, you got the fight coming up in April. How's it gonna go down?
Time to finish round 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting a 5-rounder, but every fight you expect to go in there and fight the full rounds. But man, we didn't get to finish round 1, so I guess we got to start round 2. Looking to doing it again, you know, go in there, put that icing on the cake. That was our first exchange, so now I think this one's gonna be a little more interesting. I think I'm gonna go out there and get to showcase the old mercenary a little bit more, bounce around, and pull a little bit of flashiness out. This is a fight, honestly, where I'm gonna go in there, and this fight is to, I mean, I sound evil saying it, but bodily harm, bro. I want to make sure the man never wants to step in the cage with me. And
got to teach him a lesson.
Good strategy.
Got to teach him a lesson.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I was nice the first time. Apparently, I was too fucking nice.
You put him to sleep. You didn't even knock him out. You just gave him a little nap.
So apparently, I gotta knock him out. You know.
I guess so. All right, man. Awesome interview. It was great catching up with you, man. Good luck. If we don't talk to you before then, we'll talk to you after you win again. So good luck, man. Appreciate you.
Thanks.
Thank you for coming on, man.
Having me, guys. Stay blessed.
All right. That was an awesome interview with our boy AJ, first ever champion on the show. No big deal whatsoever. But no, he's no big deal. He's the future of MMA. He's a threat. Once he gets to the UFC, he'll be in the UFC. Like he's going to talk about how he wants to stay in Bellator. He'll go to UFC. You don't not go to UFC and have that kind of talent. So anyway, before we get into UFC Vegas 48, which was what it was, we'll give our winners and losers for the weekend. I'll start off with my first loser. My first loser is Juwan Howard. I don't know if you haven't seen this by now. He threw one of the weakest slap punches I've ever seen. It didn't even look like a punch. It was not even a slap. He was trying to like grab the dude's face, which is, if he were to grab his face and like palmed him like a basketball, that'd be pretty badass. But this is the second time he's tried to start a fight in a basketball court. The craziest thing about it, the biggest reason why he's a loser, though, is it's not because he threw the punch. That actually makes him a winner. What makes him a loser is the fact that he's done the same shit 4 or 5 other times. And then the minute it happens to him once, he throws a punch.
Yeah.
Like that. Come on, dude.
He did it against us.
Yeah, he did it against IU. So, like, if you're going to do it and then have it happen to you back and you can't take it, you're a coach. Grow up.
Coward.
Yeah, he is a coward. He is a coward. The fact that you can't take what you dish out, like, come on, man. Come on. Anyway, so that makes Juwan Howard my first and biggest loser of the past week. Harrison, you're first loser.
Scotty Barnes, if you saw his performance in the Rising Stars competition with Tyrese Maxey, he was just putting up bricks. He missed 6 layups. You're a professional basketball
I think he was high
player.
out of his
What
mind.
Are you doing
I think
there?
he was high out of his mind.
You had to be. You had to be. Because, like, God damn. I have never seen a performance like that in any of the All-Star Skills competitions that I've watched.
No.
It's just never happened before. So, Scotty Barnes, come on, man. That's gonna stick with you the rest of your career.
My
like you could do.
No, yeah. Those clips will go on forever, which kind of leads me to my first winner is the meme team. And the reason I say the meme team is not just because of that, not because of All-Star Weekend, not because of Michael Jordan, LeBron embracing. It's because of Johnny Walker's knockout, which I'll get into more of that later. The way he fell. There's nothing that Johnny Walker does best than either when he gets knocked out or knocks someone else out. He just does some goofy ass shit. He is like the Jameis Winston of MMA. The way he just flails and all that other kind of shit, he's literally the Jameis Winston of MMA. So he's my big winner this week because no matter what he does in the octagon, he is always a headliner. And I love it. And it's really sad to see him lose, though, too. Even though he lost to our boy Jamal, it's sad to see him lose because he's probably not going to main event here anytime soon. But he's in good spirits, so we'll see him again eventually.
That's good.
But it is sad. It's just sad because we're not going to see him probably in as high profile of a matchup. So maybe we'll see the positives for Johnny Walker next. But we'll talk more about that fight later. Anyway, he's my big winner. Harry, your first winner.
So this was more on a serious note, I guess. Vanessa Bryant, because she showed up yesterday at the All-Star game and this whole weekend, and it's been just over 2 years since Kobe's passing. And it's still got to be so goddamn tough, but she showed up and she showed out yesterday, and it's good to see her still carrying on Kobe and Gigi's legacy. So.
Well, I'm going to go on and do my other winner then real quick. My winner is LeBron. LeBron is the greatest person in the world at setting things up. So if you've been living behind the brick wall, you haven't noticed, LeBron had literally said, I'm not ruling out going back to Cleveland. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen right now, and then in like 2 years, I'm going to look like a genius. He set up the return already. He hit the game-winning shot in All-Star game. He's going to come back to Cleveland the year before Bronny goes to the NBA, and then he's going to leave Cleveland to whichever team drafts Bronny. Like it's the easiest thing in the world. He set this thing up to go back home and then finish out his career as a hero after leaving the Lakers. And also, deepfake conspiracy. I think he set up the Russell Westbrook trade to the point where like it's okay if he wants to leave the Lakers because it's such a bad trade. So that's my deepfake conspiracies. He set that up so that he can get out of LA when no one will ask any questions. Be like, you know what? Good for LeBron. He had to get out of there. So deepfake conspiracy there in that one. But LeBron, he's my winner. He's my winner.
Get the tinfoil hats on.
That's all I
get. Those tinfoil.
I live in a tinfoil hat. Anyway.
Absolutely. My next winner, Steph Curry. Man hit 16 threes. Enough said.
Meaningless game.
Meaningless game, but still, the ones he was knocking down. Yeah, fair, but like, what defense was being played? But still, man was knocking down threes from. It looked like practice.
It was under. It was fun to watch, and I got two losers. I'm gonna start with the first one. The first loser is everyone who had to watch the All-Star Weekend. The All-Star Weekend. I'm gonna be honest. I thought it sucked. I thought it was awful.
Really?
I thought it was dog shit. The game itself, like Steph was fun to watch. But when you got to the fourth quarter, I always watch the fourth quarter of the All-Star game because I expect, usually they clamp down. They actually play super high level basketball. There was none of that shit in this year's game. So like I was shocked by that. Not only that, you had the charity thing. Instead of shooting a shot Chris Middleton to like secure the bag for his own charity, he won it for two charities. That's just participation trophies. I'm not here for that shit. I want you to win it out. Say fuck them kids. So
yes,
yeah, it's
prime Michael Jordan. I mean,
if Michael Jordan was in Chris Middleton's hands, do you think he would have passed up the shot for kids? No, he would have said fuck them kids.
No, absolutely.
He would have shut the shot.
He would have put that thing down.
Exactly. So
put it down.
The mouse was all over the All-Star Weekend, and I wasn't a fan of it. And then my second one is my Twitter feed. I want to know why, Harrison?
Why?
It's because I don't know how the algorithm works like this. I see literally everything you like. So my feed has just become an entire thing of Philadelphia 76ers and like Eagles and things. So I see them talking shit about my quarterback, Carson Wentz, which I hope he's not my quarterback in a couple months. I just see all this random shit about Joel Embiid. So my Twitter feed is just all Philly. And it's just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm not interacting with any of it. I just keep scrolling. I'm like, why the fuck is this in my feed? And now I'm not a dead ass. Not even kidding. I'll be looking at my feed and all of a sudden it'll just be like Philly content. I'm like, why am I seeing Philly content? And your name's not even above it. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not in Philly. I don't give a fuck about Philly. Like, I don't care about any of their sports until the playoffs. But like, yeah, my feed's been, it's so Philly heavy. Like, it got to, this isn't just you either. There a couple years ago when I first got Twitter, I follow a bunch of people from Cleveland. I have some boys from Cleveland. My timeline was all fucking Cleveland. I don't give a fuck about the Browns. I don't give a fuck about the Cavs when LeBron isn't there. Like, it was just, it's
Twitter needs to get their shit together.
Yeah, get your shit together. I don't care about people's likes. If it doesn't make me laugh, I don't give a fuck. Like, I want to see
put something on. Yeah,
it's like the people who are horny on Twitter. Like, I don't want to know that you're that horny that you're liking stuff on Twitter.
Come on now.
Like, that's when they have the horny police out there and they're like liking shit and all that other kind of stuff. I see your ass liking it too. Like, you're not like, we see your horny ass there. Like, bonk, bonk, bonk. Anyway, come on.
Your likes are public, buddy. Come on.
Yeah, I think that's one of my favorite things on Twitter. I can see all these horny asses out there. It's like liking all this stuff on Twitter.
If you're gonna like it, be prepared to like put your name on that shit.
I-
And I am prepared to put my name on my Philly stuff.
Oh, I know.
So like, I like that.
I'm very
shit.
happy
Yeah.
that there's some things I've liked that are probably very. You might. If I were to say some stuff that I've liked, I might get canceled. But when I say that, I mean like it's there. It's funny to me. It's funny to everyone else, but it's just like
dark humor.
Very, very, very. I am a big fan of dark humor. If you cannot pick that up, I love dark humor. But let's move on before I actually Joe Rogan myself. Let's go to performance bonuses or fight of the nights. This card sucked. I said it last week. I thought this card was going to suck. There were some moments. You got some memes that are going to live forever. Let's go ahead and start with my performance bonus. My performance bonus, as I said earlier, winner Johnny Walker. My performance bonus is Johnny Walker. Again, the way you make memes is special. And when we lose Johnny Walker, we're going to need a new Johnny Walker. It's a special talent the way he has of like when he gets knocked out, when he knocks other people out, he does the worm, he flails, those wild shit. And then when he knocks other people, and then when he gets knocked out, he just falls in the craziest ways, most unimaginable ways possible. He literally was a tree. He fell back. Like it didn't even look like he connected, and he just flailed back. I thought he was excited because he didn't get like cleanly hit. I thought he was like, holy shit, I didn't get knocked out. Let's go. And then he collapsed. But anyway, that's my performance bonus of the show was Johnny Walker's knockout.
Yeah. So my performance bonus goes to funny ass KOs. Actually, there wasn't much to go off of, and that knockout was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. The way he just kind of sprung up, and it didn't even look like it hit him too clean because it hit him on the top of the temple. And he just straightened up stiff as a board, wound up on his backside. That was so goddamn funny.
It was so funny.
So, yeah, performance bonus, funny-ass knockouts.
All right, winner. My fight of the night, though, is the fans versus all the fights this weekend. What's crazy, UFC did have some very fun moments. You had the David Onama, his knockout. ESPN won't give him credit for it. They said to watch this guy's miracle comeback. They're even at the dude, which sucks. If you want to get on SportsCenter, they don't even at your name. That's disrespectful. Neither here nor there. Not my job. Not wishing on someone else's job to get fired, but I would say fire that person. But anyway, that was a fun fight. That was fun to see him get knocked. That was fun to see him come back. He was getting railed pretty hard. It looked like he was finished. Came back, knocked the other guy out. But other than the Jamal Hill knockout, the fight card was pretty boring, pretty lame. Call me a casual. I don't fucking care. If you really thought that was a good card, get the fuck out of here. I thought like a couple weeks back was really good. Abdul Razak and Joaquin Buckley, that was fun. They didn't talk at all about Dale Brown. That was some bullshit. I thought there was going to be more Dale Brown. There was no Dale Brown, Mr. Officer TikTok deputy. But yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Why did they have him there anyway?
It was great promoting. He literally said, "I brought him in to promote my fight," and so it worked. I mean, a lot of people did watch, but they didn't give any credit to our boy Dale. Not welcomed on the program. I've heard some very bad things about it. But anyway. Not only was that card kind of uneventful, Bellator kind of sucked. The main event was all right. Actually, the fight before, I don't remember their names. Spinning wheel kick to ribs to finish a dude. That was sick. Snaps for him. Yeah. But that was that. That's all I got. The cards this weekend really not great. Bare knuckle boxing probably had the best overall product. But anyway, Harrison, your fight of the night.
So it's actually the fight of the day after the night. Jamal Hill versus Volkan Ozdemir.
Volkan Ozdemir.
Yeah. Oh, that was almost fucked his name up. But man, Ozdemir came for Jamal's neck after, again, a nice KO by Jamal. And, Jamal goes on his post-fight press tour and he goes, yeah, stop doubting. Believe it. I'm real. And Ozdemir goes, yes, I'm still doubting. Shut up, man.
My favorite thing, so what you probably don't know is this. I know this isn't because Volkan saw what Jamal said on our show, but when we had him back in like, what was it, like August or whatever, before his fight against Jimmy Crute, he was talking a hella shit about Volkan Ozdemir. Said he has no hands, he ain't special at all. He was just a setup to get Daniel Cormier hype before to get him back on track so he can fight John Jones. So this is something he's been talking shit to Volkan for pretty much a year. He's been talking hella shit. So this is kind of like a build up. It's a great fight to make, and that's a fight I can't wait to see. Yeah. And I think the contract, based on what Jamal already said, it sounds like the contract's already out, and they want those two to fight. So I'm looking forward to that. Which, speaking of Jamal, real quick, I got to reach back out to him. I know he's doing a bunch of media today. We're going to reach out to him tomorrow when he's a little more relaxed. Finally get this thing set up. We can talk about Matt Stafford, talk about his knockout. I had some funny shit I was going to ask.
I wonder how much Johnny Walker he drank this weekend.
I don't know. I forgot that was a great idea. We were going to ask him about Johnny Walker. We had some great shit for him. We had some really fun stuff.
It's too bad.
It is too bad. Actually, let me look at it real quick. I remember we were going to talk about oh my God, I was going to say one of my questions was literally dead ass. If you knock Johnny Walker out and he does some like flailing shit, like what's going to be like, how are you going to react in the octagon? And then he got one of the flails. I was going to be like, what's the look? On. Like, what are you expecting? What kind of meme KO are you going to get? It was shit like that. Oh man, this sucks. That was good. That was a good one.
We had such good stuff lined up.
And I had some fun stuff with them.
Such good
bonus fight of the night actually happened about like 2 hours ago. It was Ariel Helwani against Bryce Mitchell. Not just them directly, but Ariel had Bryce on, and Bryce was going on these rants about COVID, masks, all that other kind of shit. He's done it before, but apparently I didn't watch it all the way through. I watched some little bits and highlights. He was going all in on this. He was like going conspiracy theorist, saying like this like school shooting, the Vegas shooting was an inside job, shit like that kind of like not my tinfoil. He wasn't in a tinfoil hat. He was in a tinfoil like suit, and he was going on Ariel. Going on Helwani's show about it.
Bunker 51.
Yeah, he's wilding, dude. He's wilding. But anyway, Ariel's very. He's been very COVID friendly. Put it that way. He's been very. He's being safe. All that kind of stuff. His views are literally the polar opposite of everything Bryce Mitchell's saying, and the way he was able to restrain himself is proof as to why he's where he is and where I'm at. Because I probably would have said some dumb shit. I wouldn't have been like, "You're a dipshit for saying COVID's fake," and that a national tragedy like a shooting is an inside job.
Yeah. The one that killed 50 people.
I would literally, I don't know what I would have said on the spot. I probably would have said, do you really think that they set up that was an inside job? I don't know what his reasoning was behind it. I probably would have said, do you really think that they set that up for gun mandates to go kill 50 people in Vegas? No, that shit's not set up. But like, I probably would have said something like that. But anyway, that's why I never, I would not be able to restrain myself from trying to make him look like a fucking idiot. So,
I probably would have said, "What are you, a fucking idiot?"
I wouldn't have said that, but I would have said something pretty damn close. But yeah, that was definitely impressive. But anyway, that was my bonus fight of the night. Shout out Ariel. There's a reason why he's the GOAT of interviewing and all the other kind of stuff. Like, I don't want to have that kind of style in terms of what he does. He's very unique in what he does. We have our style. He has his style, but he is the GOAT of everything. He's the GOAT.
Exactly.
Moving on, we're going to talk a little bit UFC Vegas 48. Big win for our boy Jamal. I'm very excited for him. This is the first time he's actually been able to fight a striker, which is great to see. And it sounds like, based on what we've talked about the entire show, is he's going to fight Volkan Ozdemir. I don't know why you don't. They're shit talking. The hype's kind of already there. Well, that'd be a great fight. And I think that is what's next for him. If they don't do that, maybe you put him up against Dominic Reyes, which I would hate that for Dominic Reyes because I want to see him fight someone who's not on the rise. He's fought in a bunch of killers. Let's get him right. Love Dominic Reyes. But for Jamal, I'd say probably Volkan Ozdemir is going to be next. For Johnny Walker, I don't know. Leave Ireland. I don't know. That coaching staff sucks. I mean, you make Connor complacent with losing damn near. It feels like I don't think that team has won a fight. I don't even know who all they have. I just saw Johnny Walker, Conor McGregor. They haven't won since like 2019.
Yeah. I mean, what? Connor hasn't fought since 2019, 2020?
No. He fought Dustin twice.
Oh, yeah.
He got knocked out by Dustin once. He wasn't going to get knocked out again until we're not knocked. They probably get TKO'd. I don't know. He went sleepy though in the first time. He went to sleep. But yeah, so like he hasn't won in a while. And even if you count like since 2000, remember he's also only won one fight since 2016. So let's not forget that part too. So it's not like he was winning a whole lot before. Johnny Walker goes over to goes over to Ireland, instantly become like everything that was fun about him was gone. He became a point fighter, which was weird, and I don't know what's happening. It's he needs to get out of there. He needs to find somewhere else. Go to like AKA. Go to fucking Sanford. Go to anywhere else that's not Ireland. So that's my take on that. I hope to see Johnny Walker is a fun fighter. As I said, I'm not sure if you even looked up any of the shit that I told you to look up with him, but he is he's funny to watch. He's funny to watch. He has fun knockouts, everything, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, move on. Co-main event. who really cares? I gotta pull it up because I remember. But shout
It was,
out to
Dawkins.
shout out to our Boston boys. Another win for the New England Cartel with Porter. That was exciting to see for them get another win. UFC Vegas 48, pulling that up. This is so professional of me. Let's go to no. You're not bloody elbow taking my winners and losers, motherfuckers. They're just doing it though for the fights, so that's not a big deal. That's not. That's different. That's different.
Yeah, we do it. We do it in our.
We
own
do it.
way.
We do it a fun way. Dawkins. Oh, how do we forget our boy Dawkins with the fucking?
I said Dawkins.
Oh, you did.
Nasty
You did,
choke.
dude. That choke.
Nasty choke.
So, first off, how the fuck do you tap with the second left? Like that's a buzzer beater for real, a buzzer beater. And I guess he tweeted out. He said like I felt like my tongue was gonna be bitten off. Like that's how tight it was.
Well, yeah, when it's cinched in that tight, you just have to tap. It doesn't really matter how much time there is on the clock.
It's easy for us couch warriors to be like, yeah, why the fuck you tap?
Yeah.
So you just go to sleep. Just go to sleep.
Yeah.
So
you'll wake up eventually.
Yeah, that's that shit was stupid. Great win for Kyle though. Great 50K.
Yeah.
All of our boys got 50K bonuses. No big deal.
What he's,
So
now?
big shout out to Kyle.
Something like
I'm
that.
happy to see him move on. Finally get a win and actually get like a full like fight in because last time he fought he had that weird no contest. Chaz Kelly, Mark Striegel. Always great to see Chaz Kelly get a W. Oh no, that was prelims. How the fuck did I go that far down? Parker Porter, Alan Bedell.
Yeah, I was like, hold up. Then we got.
I do want to shout out Chaz. Chaz should have been a main card.
Yeah, always shout out Chaz.
Always got to shout out Chaz. He got a roof. His roof got sold a roof. Like he won 50. He didn't get a 50 G's bonus. Should have got a 50 G's bonus, but he did get the win. And he sold a roof to Paul Felder, so that's sick. Parker Porter,
Hey, good.
sick.
Good stuff.
Jim Miller somehow old as shit,
Old man.
still getting knockouts.
Old man
still
strength.
getting knocked. Yeah, old man strength to a T. It's fucking Tom Brady of MMA. I'm just making all these NFL comparisons today.
Hey, it was our first Sunday without it. We were clearly missing it.
I wasn't missing it. Not gonna lie. I was kind of nice to not have to be like, football's on. I gotta watch.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like in 2 weeks I'll miss it. It's nice to have a little break, in my humble opinion. But Jim Miller also a debut murderer. If you're making your debut and they're putting you up against Jim Miller, just count it as a loss, dude. You're fucked. That's two straight.
Yeah,
that's two straight. As I said, Joaquin Buckley, Abdul Razak Al Hassan. That was a fun fight. Great fight. I would say it lived up to the hype. It was pretty electrifying. Yeah.
Scored really closely, and I mean it was one of the better ones on the card.
Yeah, that was. I was kind of not surprised at the split, but it is what it is. At least we had some controversy on the card. That's great. David Onama, as I said, Gabriel Benitez. Always great to see the guy who missed weight get knocked the fuck out. Also great to see his comeback.
It's like
so.
You got to make it, or I don't know, man. It's just satisfying.
Only other thing I got, obviously, Chaz, great. You had Gloria DePaula, maybe one of the hottest UFC fighters on the roster, getting a dub. That's always great. I think the judges were a little skewed because of how she looked, but hey, that's just me. If I were a judge, I'd do this. If I were the judge, I would do the same thing. Shannon Hellinger, Jesse Schrader. That was probably the most fun as a whole in terms of like a full 3 rounds. Other than that, that's all we got for the show. That's all we got for also not the show, but that's all we got for the card. Bellator was all right. Gracie was a dipshit. He thought he won the 5th and kept raising his hands like, "Oh, I won." No, you didn't, dude. You didn't do enough work. You didn't do anything until like the 4th, 5th round. Didn't do shit. It was weird. End of the 5th, he was like raising his hands, like whatever. I know you didn't watch that. I don't tell you to watch that. So it was weird. Yeah. That was weird. Bare Knuckle was fun to see Mike Perry get a dub. Chad Mendez looked great. That was also great to see. But yeah, that's what we got for the card.
Wait.
Huh?
Yeah, who's the bare knuckle guy with who
Mike Perry
pulled up that bat?
Mike Perry.
Yes.
Platinum Mike Perry.
Did he win this weekend?
Yes, he won this weekend.
Okay,
he's a dog.
cool.
He's a dog.
Cool.
Anyway, yeah, so they won. Great Friday show coming. Don't know who's all going to be on it actually just yet. I know Jeremiah Wells at the very minimum will be on it. But we're talking to some other people, some recurring guests coming on, maybe a new guest. I don't know. You're going to have to find out. But anyway, great show coming up. We got medals. Got a preview of this weekend's card, which is also going to probably suck dick. But, hey, we got Bobby Green. That's great.
Yes,
we got Bobby Green.
That's always a good thing. Always a good thing.
Maybe if we're lucky, I'll pull out a little. Maybe Fraud Friday. I don't know. I'll fuck around. We'll see. Anyway, all right.
It's been a minute.
That's the show. See you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around with me all the way to the end. I just want to once again thank the sponsor of the show, Living.fit. If you're looking to better yourself, make sure you go to download the app or visit the website living.fit today.